Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. Today, we have combined the speed demons in the NFL with the exact opposite at every single position. They say opposites attract, so this should end up working out pretty well. Now I gotta introduce you guys to today's sponsor, Merge Mayor. It's a game that gives you the opportunity to be the mayor of a small town. Take a look at the smooth merging experience. It's a new type of gameplay. When you download the game, you can find a blocky 3D art style with a whole city to bring back to life. There's so much to do, but it's so relaxed, it's laid back, and there's no pressure. You get it done when you get it done, but it's so fun, you'll be playing all the time. Go ahead and download the game and help Olivia bring the city back to life. Link will be in the description. Let's find out how good of a mayor you could be in Merge Mayor. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it only takes 2 seconds. Now let's begin with Lamar Hoyer. That's right, Lamar Jackson, fastest quarterback in the league. 96 speed. Hoyer had 66, so we combined all of their stats and we pretty much took nothing from Hoyer except his last name. Backup quarterback, we have Kyler Murray and Sean Mannion, 91 and 66 speed respectively. We actually took the trucking, the height, weight, and the jumping from Mr. Mannion. Running back, we have Rex Mostert, Burkhead with 82 speed, Mostert with 96. They form an 85 overall. Backup running back, we have Matt Breida, who has 94 speed, and Mekhi Sargent, who has 83. The fastest guy in the league at wide receiver, Tyreek Hill, combined with Lil Jordan Humphrey, who had 82 speed. They formed the number 2 ranked wide receiver in the league, Lil Jordan Hill. Then we have Juwan Ruggs III. I had to take Juwan Johnson's first name because I've never seen Juwan spelled like that, or maybe it's Juan. Either way, it was fascinating, and this player is fascinating, man. Juwan had 83 speed, Ruggs had 98. They form a 78 overall. Jalen Waddle, 97 speed mixed with Cody White. 84 speed, they form Jalen White, the 76 overall. Anthony Schwartz, 97 speed, and Danny Amendola, 84 speed, they form Anthony Amendola. And then Hollywood Brown and Matthew Slater, 97 speed and 84 speed. They form Marquise Slater. Fastest tight end in the league is Kyle Pitts. Slowest is Lee Smith, they form Lee Pitts. And they just so happen to be teammates. Darren Waller, second fastest. Colin Thompson, second slowest. At 90 and 71 speed, they form Colin Waller. Armstead was the fastest left tackle at 80 speed. Orlando Brown, 50 speed, was by far the slowest. They form Orlando Armstead. One of the best names on the team. We have Ezra Cleveland, fastest left guard, 75 speed. And Calvin Throckmorton, who had 53 speed. They form Ezra Throckmorton. Kendrick Green, fastest center, 76 speed. Sam Mustipher, slowest center, 56 speed. They form Kendrick Mustipher. Chris Lindstrom, fastest right guard at 75 speed. Justin McCray, slowest at 53. They form Justin Lindstrom. Zach Banner, slowest right tackle, 52 speed. Brian O'Neill, fastest at 79 speed. They form Brian Banner. Montez Sweat has 91 speed. That would be the second fastest quarterback in the league and one of the fastest wide receivers. And he's a left end, man. That's insane. Steve McClendon, slowest at 60. They form Steve Sweat. But Akeem Burns is our left end number 1. Brian Burns, 88 speed. Akeem Hicks, 62. They're the number 1 ranked left end in the league. Chase Young is the fastest right end, 87 speed. Naquan is the slowest, 57 speed. They form Naquan Young. Fastest D tackle is 84 speed, Kyle Phillips. Then slowest is Danny Shelton, 50 speed. They form Kyle Shelton, the number 20 ranked D tackle. Ed Oliver, second fastest D tackle, 83 speed. Brian Moans, second slowest at 55 speed. They form Brian Oliver. Hassan Tuioti Mariner, leading the way at left outside linebacker. Reddick had 88 speed. Mariner at 76. Isaiah Simmons, fastest MOB at 93 speed. Kevin Minter, 76 speed, slowest. They form Isaiah Minter. Devin White, second fastest MOB, 92 speed. While Terez Hall is the second slowest. At 76 speed, they form Terez White. Fastest right outside linebacker, Micah Parsons, 93 speed. While Sam Kamara is the slowest right outside linebacker, 73 speed. They form Micah Kamara. At cornerbacks, we have Javelin Mullet, Javelin Gaidry, and Arthur Mullet. AJ Jackson, mixture of Dante Jackson and AJ Green. Yes, there's a cornerback named AJ Green, spelled the same exact way. Keon Crossan and MJ Stewart combined to make MJ Crossan. Nick Needham and Eric Stokes combined to make Nick Stokes. And then Denzel Ward and Kawan Williams combined to make Kawan Ward. Justin Reed, fastest free safety, 93 speed. Andrew Sendejo, slowest at 81. They formed Justin Sendejo. And then Jeremy LeCount, Jeremy Chin and Richard LeCount, they formed a backup free safety. Andre Gibson Sr. is Andre Cisco and Tashawn Gibson, both second fastest and slowest. And then Jonathan Neesman, Jonathan Abram, fastest strong safety. Sherrod Neesman, slowest. Kicker is going to be Robbie Elliott, Jake Elliott, fastest at 79 speed. Robbie Gold, slowest at 57. Punter, we have Presley Wisnowski. Mitch is 84 speed, Presley is 60. Team is very solid, 88 overall. They're actually a little higher than I expected them to be. 3 X factors on offense, 2 superstars on defense, 94% scheme fit on that side of the ball, man. I'm feeling good about this team's chances. They played themselves into a wild card matchup against the Bengals by winning the division 12-5. Offense was bottom half of the league. A little bit surprised at that, but defense was first. Lamar didn't have the most yards, but his ratio was pretty nice. Mostert took a lot of the yards away, and Lamar rushed for almost 800 on the ground. That's why he didn't have the most yards. Probably had the best run game in the league. Slater led everyone in receiving yards, Waller in receptions. Amendola and Slater tied for the most receiving touchdowns. Terez White was getting after the ball, man. 119 tackles, 15 tackles for a loss for Akeem Burns. And he led everyone with 17 sacks. Naquan had 14.5. Kawan Ward with 6 interceptions. AJ Jackson 4. And White had 3. Along with 8.5 sacks. He probably won an award. Henry takes home the MVP. Hopefully that man gets healthy in real life. While Lamar Hoyer ends up 8th in MVP voting. Vaughn takes home DPOY. Burns was 4th. White ended up 6th. Orlando Armstead wins best offensive lineman. Lindstrom ends up in the top 10. Burns and Young end up in the top 10 best D linemen. Jesus, the Broncos are going to be a tough out. 14-3, they have 2 of the best linebackers. White ends up top 5. And Kawan Ward ends up the 4th best DB. While Robbie Elliott ends up the 3rd best kicker. And yeah, you can see their passing game is damn near last in the league. Rushing game 4th. Defense, they're top 5 in every major category. So they have the formula to be successful in the playoffs. Hey, Mostert had a much better season than I was expecting. But we forget how good he is when healthy, and of course how fast he is. Lamar Hoyer escaping the pocket, throwing to the opposite side of the field for the first down. That's Lil Jordan Hill with the big catch to keep the chains moving. 1 or 2 more of those and the Ravens are moving on to the next round. Big 3rd down for Lamar Hoyer. Bottom of the screen, he steps out of bounds and the clock is stopped. Burrow on 3rd and 8. Gonna throw an interception. Andre Gibson Sr. is gonna take it to the crib, and the Ravens are moving on. Final stats from the game: Lamar Hoyer, 2 touchdowns, only 1 pick, 250 yards. Mostert, 63 yards. Hoyer had a rushing touchdown. Same with Anthony Amendola. Must have been a jet sweep. But I like how they're getting everyone involved, man. Holding a high-powered offense like the Bengals to only 24 points. Solid job by the defense as well. Look at Hassan, 2.5 sacks. Just getting after it. Now we're in the divisional round against the Titans. Another team with very, very solid players. Okay, they have the MVP in Derrick Henry. 2 amazing wide receivers when healthy, AJ Brown, Julio. But we have the #1 defense in the league. And we just made a play on defense to put us up 2 scores. This one looks like we're going to end up getting the W. Lamar Hoyer has been phenomenal in these playoffs. 41-27 the final score. Tannehill had a good game until I saw the 2 interceptions, so maybe not. Hoyer outplayed him. Mostert, almost 100 yards rushing. Him and Hoyer were too much on the ground. 3 touchdowns combined. And Sargent got in on the action too. Naquan Young with 3 sacks in this game. Oliver Burns even got to the quarterback. This team is scary. Biggest test of the playoffs so far. The Chiefs currently down 7 with the Ravens moving. Pretty sure they just converted a 4th down. They're in the red zone and they just went up 2 possessions. But the Chiefs answered back with a touchdown of their own. Oh my goodness. Big hit fumble. Rex Mostert coughs it up. Oh, big drop right there on 3rd and 2. Mahomes can't do it on his own, man. He needs some help. Let's see if he goes to Travis Kelce. No, he's going to hand it off and they get the first. Remember, we took Tyreek Hill from him. So his best player to throw to is Travis Kelce, but he goes to his running back again. Empty backfield on the 2nd and goal, no huddle. Kelce gonna block a release. That's where he goes with the ball. But what a tackle. 3rd and goal. Ravens send a blitz. But there's an open receiver over the middle. We have a tie game. They opt to go no huddle instead of using a timeout. Clock's still ticking. 1st and 10. Lamar on the run. Not getting much right there. They should probably use a timeout. There you go. 2nd and 5. Lamar throwing that out of bounds instead of scrambling? Yo, maybe that's the Hoyer aspect of this player, because clearly Lamar would never do that, right? Like, what's going on? 3rd and 5, man. Come on. Let's make a play. There you go. That's a nice pass. Don't mean to disrespect Hoyer, you know, Super Bowl champion. So let's put respect on his name. Everyone makes bad plays. Nobody's perfect. That's a laser by Lamar Hoyer. They're in the red zone. Please call a timeout. Please. Thank you, Jesus. And now Robbie Elliott for the game winner. Kyler Mannion on the hold. It's through the uprights. And they're headed to the Super Bowl. And now they're facing off against the defending Super Bowl champs. 20-3 ball game, though. In the 4th, they get a huge goal line stop against Brady and the Buccaneers. The fastest and slowest players, when combined at every position, would end up winning the Super Bowl. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. Lamar is a Super Bowl champion. Thanks for watching. If you did all the way to the end, destroy the like button. Let's aim for what? 2,000 likes. I know we can do that. Let me know the next combined video you want me to do. We already did a few of them, but I love doing them. So, you know, leave your ideas in the comments or at me on Twitter and follow me on there. Don't just add me. That's weird. You might as well follow. But anyways, have yourselves a good rest of your day. Check out Merge Mayor, link in the description, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Nobody's safe. Came from heaven, we fresh out the gate. And I look like I came from LA. From New Jersey, I look like LA. I'm a water, I'm forming LA. I'ma get it, it's mine for the tape. Ride the beamer when I'm out of state. Could have beat, almost got me a case. Go Olympic, I'm winning the race. 911 cause I'm killing the game. Talking crazy, I'm going insane. Shifting gears and I'm switching the lane. Hop on stage, just go entertain. Going up so I'm making a name.